Well, good evening once again. Day 1419 of the Trump administration. 31 days since the election was called for Joe Biden, 43 days until the inauguration of Joe Biden. Tonight, the Supreme Court appears to have dealt a near-fatal blow to Trump's effort to overturn the results of the election, an election he lost. The justices rejected a last-minute attempt by Trump's allies to overturn the election results in Pennsylvania. It came in a single sentence, and we quote, "The application for injunctive relief presented to Justice Alito and by him referred to the court is denied." It came without any recorded dissent, no explanation as to the decision. More on that in a moment, but it was released shortly after Trump again made the false claim that he had defeated Joe Biden and pleaded for help.
We won in those swing states, and there was terrible things that went on. All of the things we've done, and we were rewarded with a victory. Now let's see whether or not somebody has the courage, whether it's a legislator or legislatures, or whether it's a justice of the Supreme Court or a number of justices of the Supreme Court. Let's see if they have the courage to do what everybody in this country knows is right.
The court action came on this day that is known in election circles as the safe harbor deadline, the day on which every state is expected to have made official its election results, awarding 306 electoral votes to Biden, 232 to Trump. However, the Trump campaign has vowed to keep fighting, issuing a statement that reads in part, and we quote, "The safe harbor deadline is a statutory timeline that generally denotes the last day for states to certify election results. However, it is not unprecedented for election contests to last well beyond December 8. Despite the media trying desperately to proclaim that the fight is over, we will continue to champion election integrity until every legal vote is counted fairly and accurately." So far, a reminder here, the Trump campaign has filed 55 cases. 38 have been thrown out or withdrawn, 16 still open. No case has revealed any evidence of election fraud. Trump's now getting an assist from the Attorney General of Texas, Ken Paxton. He is asking the Supreme Court to block Georgia, Wisconsin, Michigan, Pennsylvania from casting, quote, unlawfully and constitutionally tainted votes in the Electoral College, claiming pandemic-era changes to election procedures in those states violated federal law. It's an interesting argument. Attorneys general in the aforementioned states didn't look too kindly on it, however. The Michigan AG called it, quote, a publicity stunt. The Supreme Court has given those states a deadline of Thursday, December 10, 3 p.m. to respond to the lawsuit. Amid all of this, we remain, of course, in the grip of an uncontrolled pandemic, setting new records, the bad kind, every day. Forbes notes that Monday closed out the deadliest week since the pandemic started. Earlier today, the U.S. surpassed 15 million known cases. The virus has killed over 286,000 people in our country. Today, the first COVID vaccinations were given to people in the UK, a step many hope will be the beginning of the end of this pandemic. The Brits are getting the Pfizer vaccine. Full report from the UK later in this hour. Here in the States, the FDA said Pfizer's data show it's highly effective and provides some protection after the first dose. This afternoon, Trump and Biden spoke to the nation at virtually the same time about the same subject, the coronavirus. Trump made his remarks, eager for some sort of victory lap at a White House summit on the vaccines.
It was a pipe dream, but we did something that nobody thought was possible. People that aren't necessarily big fans of Donald Trump are saying, whether you like him or not, this is one of the greatest miracles in the history of modern day medicine or any other medicine, any other age.
I'm wondering, though, what your message is to the American people, given all of the increasing cases right now, about what they should do over Christmas and the hardship that they're all facing as this virus does get worse.
Yeah, well, CDC puts out their guidelines, and they're very important guidelines. But I think that the vaccine was our goal.
Why not include members of the Biden transition team as part of this summit that you're hosting today?
Well, we're going to have to see who the next administration is.
Please note, not a word about those suffering today, the rising death toll, the rising hospitalizations. At the same time, in Wilmington, Delaware, Biden introduced the team that will run the health department under his watch and who will be charged with trying to contain the virus.
COVID-19 is a mass casualty. This team will help get at the last 100 million COVID-19 vaccine, at least 100 million COVID vaccine shots into the arms of the American people in the first 100 days. My first 100 days won't end the COVID-19 virus. I can't promise that. But we did not get into this mess quickly. We're not going to get out of it quickly. It's going to take some time. But I'm absolutely convinced that in 100 days we can change the course of the disease and change life in America for the better.
Hey there, I'm Chris Hayes from MSNBC. Thanks for watching MSNBC on YouTube. If you want to keep up to date with the videos we're putting out, you can click subscribe just below me or click over on this list to see lots of other great videos.